The Senior Citizen Savings Scheme (SCSS) is a government-backed savings scheme available at post offices in India. It is specifically designed to provide financial security and regular income to senior citizens. Here are some important details about the Senior Citizen Savings Scheme offered by the Indian Post Office. Eligibility. Age requirement. Any individual who has attained the age of 60 years or above can open an SCSS account. Alternatively, retired defense personnel can open an account at the age of 55 years or above. Citizenship. The scheme is open to resident Indians as well as non-resident Indians, NRIs, and Hindu undivided families, HUFs, are not eligible to open an SCSS account. Account features. Deposit limit. The maximum amount that can be deposited in an SCSS account is 30 lakh rupees. The account can be opened with a minimum deposit of Rs. 1000. Tenure. The tenure of the SCSS account is 5 years, which can be extended once for an additional 3 years. Interest rate. The interest rate for SCSS is determined by the government and is subject to change periodically. As of my knowledge, the interest rate was 8.2% per annum, payable quarterly. Interest payments. Interest is paid out on a quarterly basis, directly credited to the savings bank account provided by the account holder. Joint accounts. SCSS accounts can be opened jointly with a spouse. However, only the first account holder's age is considered for eligibility in interest rate calculation. Tax benefits. Tax deduction. Deposits made in SCSS accounts are eligible for a deduction under Section 80C of the Income Tax Act, up to a maximum limit of Rs. 1.5 lakh. Taxable interest. The interest earned on SCSS accounts is taxable as per the individual's income tax slab. Nomination. The account holder can nominate one or more individuals for the SCSS account. In case of the demise of the account holder, the nominees will be entitled to the funds in the account. Withdrawals and premature closure. Premature closure. SCSS accounts can be closed prematurely after the completion of 1 year, subject to certain conditions. Premature closure attracts a penalty, which varies depending on the time of closure. Withdrawals. Partial withdrawals are allowed after the completion of 1 year, up to a maximum limit of 50% of the account balance at the end of the previous financial. Interest. Interest shall be payable on quarterly basis and applicable from the date of deposit to the 31st of March, the 30th of June, the 30th of September, the 31st of December. If the interest payable every quarter is not claimed by an account holder, such interest shall not earn additional interest. Interest can be drawn through auto credit into savings accounts standing at same post office, or ECAs. In case of SCSS account at CBS post offices, monthly interest can be credited into savings accounts standing at any CBS post offices. Interest is taxable if total interest in all SCSS accounts exceeds 50,000 rupees in a financial year, and TDS at the prescribed rate shall be deducted from the total interest paid. No TDS will be deducted if Form 15G, 15H is submitted and accrued interest is not above prescribed limit. Premature closure. Account can be prematurely closed any time after date of opening. If account closed before 1 year, no interest will be payable, and if any interest paid in account shall be recovered from principal. If account closed after 1 year but before 2 years from the date of opening, an amount equal to 1.5% will be deducted from principal amount. If account closed after 2 years but before 5 years from the date of opening, an amount equal to 1% will be deducted from principal amount. Extended account can be closed after the expiry of 1 year from the date of extension of the account without any deduction. Account closure. On maturity, account may be closed after 5 years from the date of opening by submitting prescribed application form with passbook at concerned post office. In case of death of account holder, from the date of death, account shall earn interest at the rate of PO savings account. In case spouse is a joint holder or a sole nominee, account can be continued till maturity if spouse is eligible to open SCSS account and not have another SCSS account. Extension of account. Account holder may extend the account for further period for 3 years from the date of maturity by submitting prescribed form with passbook at concerned post office. It is recommended to visit the nearest post office official website of India Post for the most up-to-date information regarding the Senior Citizen Savings Scheme.